So, yes, it runs. Yes, it goes. It's very noisy. Great. It seems to be missing on something, and I reckon you've spotted what it is, Mother. Yes. The nasty sharp cutting bit wasn't there. The problem is, I'm not sure where the nasty sharp cutting bit went. I know what it's like. It's what they call a hard nose. It didn't have a little sprocket wheel at the end. Just your basic groove around a hardened tip of the bar. And I used to use it for training. Maybe it's in the attic. It could be in the garage. I don't know. Anyway, that's not a problem because I got a lot of old bars and chains lying around. So I thought, with a bit of modifying, I should be able to get something to fit. Wasn't too sure though what kind of size bar or chain to put on it. So I thought I'd bring down two of the popular sizes and give it a go with it. Here's my first offering, made by Still, a little bit rusty, not done much work though, if I'm completely honest. Sprocket knows it. So I shouldn't sap too much of the awesome Homelite power. That one is a 0.325 pitch chain, so it's like a small pitch. This one, off a trusty and highly reliable Makita. This one's a 3/8 inch pitch. Not sure which the drive sprocket is. So, although I'm sure there are technical ways of working this out using a slide rule, a calculator, or an app. I'm just going to put it on, see how well it meshes. I thought that was it to start with. I don't think it is there. No, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's a 325. I'm kind of a bit pleased about that because I don't really like 325. It always feels a bit kind of half-hearted. The old 3/8. Oh yeah. It is a pretty worn drive sprocket. Might have to I don't know, even that's a bit kind of clunky. I think that is it though. So anyway, so stage 1, 3/8 inch pitch, it turns out. Got a nice full chisel chain there as well. None of this silly semi-chisels if you don't want that semi-chisel. This is another half-hearted cop-out, isn't it? Full chisel, go in full bore, that's the way. So obviously we've got the bar that goes with that chain. Highlights here, obviously the oiler hole needs to match up with the oiler, which I haven't actually tested on this. Manual oiler, none of this automatic rubbish here. You can feed in just the right amount of oil, very good if you're frugal like me. So obviously the oiler needs to line up. I wouldn't say that's going to be very far out actually. I was intending on enlarging that hole a bit with the old Dremel. But no, I think we're okay there. The other thing it needs to line, the oiler hole obviously line up. The other thing we've got is the tensioner, the brass tension nub on there, but that actually lines up as well. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe this isn't going to be the finest ever bit of bodging on my part. I don't even know if it's going to involve any form of bodging whatever. comes back in a bit. It's a great use of materials on this one. I like bits of brass pipe, bits of copper tube. Not much plastic. In fact, hardly any plastic, to be honest. No, that's not looking too bad. Oh. To be honest, it's not looking too bad. Not looking bad at all. Bit slack maybe. Look at that. Well, I'm not sure of that. No, it was definitely the right pitch of chain. I know for the fact it's the wrong gauge of chain, but I don't have to worry about that. It's a bit fat for what Homelite were originally intending. That's I think it's the chain is actually sitting bad on the bar, not the. It's not the saw that's the problem. It's better. It's widen up there a bit. Seems to be a little bit of an issue there. The bar is going to rock, I think, simply because the spigots on the chainsaw are a lot smaller than the groove in the bar. But if we hold the bar up like that. What do you think? Is that a bit silly? How do I reckon that is? I reckon that's again pretty much there. Unfortunately, the combi spanner doesn't fit. Found a stubby in the old toolbox, that'll do. There we go. That's not looking too bad at all, is it? Very nice. Anyway, get a cup of coffee. Might fire it up after I've done my health and safety checks in a little while.